right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, we finna see what the sheriff got going, man. He's on Poetik Flakko's line, saying that he loves to indulge with the ladies of the night. Let's get caught up.
Okay, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about Poetik Flakko.
Frederick Jolly is my real name.
Because he has just been exposed by Munchie B for hiring thousands of prostitutes across the city of LA using fried chicken as a form of payment.
I was in LA for a couple years. I ran through half the city, man. I'm sorry. All they wanted was $150 and a 3-piece from Popeyes, 2 biscuits, 1 Sprite.
And Munchie B also accuses this Jala of sleeping with an underage victim. This is not good.
Flakko met the girl Destiny that day. He paid $2,500 for the box, right? But that's not the bad part, right? Now, I've been knowing this since last year.
$2,500 is correct. I had to stop it right there. This is who said it. We was wondering on a podcast who said it. It was Munchie B. I'm like, I heard somebody say $2,500. That is wow.
I know the girl Destiny was 16 or 17. I didn't know, right? This interview's from 2 years ago. So she 18, 19 now. Flakko, you purchased the little Destiny, bro. And you don't up her, Flakko. I don't give a fuck what niggas talking about. And how dare you cover the Hoover indictment and you purchasing and you furthering the human trafficking movement.
And Munchie also uploaded, allegedly, from my understanding, uploaded a photo of Jala when he was sitting at the computer naked after having his way with a prostitute.
They don't know. He looked like he got drawers on.
Get off that. That shit made me want to throw up.
Wait, who uploaded? So Munchie B uploaded it? Okay, because if you upload, you can't upload that. Not in California. They gonna. I mean, that qualifies as porn. That nigga was butt naked. You know, they don't play about that shit out here in California, man. I don't know. And Flakko, is he really? I don't know, man. All these niggas be saying they taking niggas to court and all this shit. I don't know who to believe in this shit no more with all this going to court shit. I'm gonna sue you shit. And then nobody ends up going to court. I think the only one that really went to court and it was Yuri. I'm like, everybody else just be saying that shit. I don't know.
Hold on, man.
They gonna flag us for that for sure. He gonna flag us. What was he?
The chair that Flakko sat in.
Flakko sitting in the chair, butt naked, bare naked.
Ghost right,
Flakko,
Ghost right.
Looking like a black Teddy Graham in that motherfucker. Boy, Flakko from the back, man.
That's nasty work, though. Butt ass naked sitting in your chair. Fresh after sex, having some sex with a prostitute, and you butt naked sitting in your chair. Oh my God. Butt naked sex with a prostitute.
Flakko let her get you like that, man.
I'm surprised
now, apparently Munchie got that photo from one of his partners who is also a street level prostitute.
What?
So this is crazy. How many of these photos are out there, I wondered? Munchie says that there's more, by the way. Now, to alleviate any confusion, this photo that was leaked of Jala from the back is not from the girl that Munchie says was underage. This photo was given to Munchie by who Jala describes as a blood bitch.
Yeah, listen, bro. Listen, but that was like an Inglewood blood with like 3 kids. You feel me? That wasn't her.
Oh, you get that money.
That was an Inglewood blood with like 3 kids. Feel me? Bro, listen, bro. All these bitches, T-Row, they going for, listen, I'll be real, bro. Especially them Inglewood bitches. Like $75.
Oh, my
Popeyes,
God.
nigga.
How much money did Josh give Jalise?
Now, ever since these accusations came out, ever since Munchie B started going after Jala, Jala has been posting multiple videos explaining himself, and it did not go well. Jala basically admitted to massive amounts of prostitution. He admitted to using chicken to coerce these people. I mean, this is really disgusting.
The picture that he was sending out was a picture of one of Munchie B's homegirl taking a sneak picture of me while I'm at my desk after sticking heavy beef stick in her. I stuck the heaviest of the beef stick in her. And I got comfortable and started typing, and I led a little group.
Bro, what this nigga doing butt ass naked, though? Like, Flakko, how are you that comfortable with a prostitute? Well, look, my boy ain't got no socks on. My nigga got the butt naked feet. This nigga ain't got no socks on. My boy is in there going to work on this prostitute. Now, how do you... All right. See, this is my thing. Like, invite a prostitute to your house, and then y'all just hanging out, chilling, comfortable. Like, this can't be the first time, like, you had her over your house. Can't be the first time you had her over there, man. This is like some relationship shit. You comfortable walking around butt-ass naked, just sitting in your chair, back turned. You thought she was asleep? What was going on here?
Goopy, take a little pit, man. What can I say, bruh? All right, I ran through half of LA, man. What can I say, man? The Inglewood girls love Flakko, man. The blood bitches love me, man. I don't know what to say, bruh. That's not embarrassing to me, bruh. I stuck heavy beefsteak in him, man. I ran through a lot of Munchie B's homegirl, and he probably have a lot more pictures of me running through his homegirls. I can't help myself, man. All they wanted was $150 and a 3-piece from Popeyes, 2 biscuits, 1 Sprite. That's a deal I couldn't pass on, homie.
What? So Jala says that he can't help himself.
What? Jala is my real name.
That is such a disgusting thing to even think about. Jala's urges, his disgusting fucking urges. And so he does admit to all this. He admits that he is a John, a trick, someone that pays women for their time. And this is really...
That name was always funny, a John. I think Flakko, hey, my boy Flakko was a John, cuz.
Crazy because he's saying that he used fried chicken from Popeyes, a 3-piece with 2 biscuits and a Sprite.
For $150 and a 3-piece from Popeyes?
Now, Jala has no shame about this whatsoever. He thinks that paying women to perform on him is something that's not shameful. This is one of the most shameful things anyone can do.
Like, you ain't catch me doing no gay stuff. You ain't catch me doing, like, nothing scandalous. You ain't catch me, right, with no penis around me. Nah, bro, you catch me with a girl, your homegirl, after she got beef stick in her by me. All right? By me, man. I'm sorry. Listen, I was in LA for a couple of years. I ran through half the city, man. I'm sorry. Now, once that didn't work, once Munchie B seen that.
Wait. Ran through half the city. That's Flakko. Come on. This nigga Flakko. That nigga said ran through half the city. Hold on, my boy. You ain't a joint like that out here, Flakko. Running through half the city is crazy. That's crazy.
That was not gonna work, right? Because you can't really shame me, right, for clapping cheeks. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. You can't shame me, homie. All right. So once that didn't work, Munchie B decided he was going to now resort to lies.
And Jala also claims that the girl that took the photo of him was just a groupie, like a fan that was so geeked on being with him that she took a fan photo of him. And this is an example of complete delusion.
He has been sending me texts threatening me that he has more pictures and that these women who, again, I'm assuming, all right, after they got their beef stick, they 3-piece Popeyes and 150, apparently that was not enough, right? They wanted to be seen with me, so they was taking pictures. Hey, I must admit, okay, all right, I should have been more careful when sticking beef stick into blood bitches, man. But this was like years ago, right? But apparently Munchie B,
years ago. All right, here's my thing. All right, once the line is drawn in the sand and you cross that line, it's the point of no return, right? So to you and Munchie B, y'all beef has got to the point of no return. In my eyes, I would think that, right? Where you're going and now alleging that my homeboy is who murdered Draco, and you're only doing this, exposing him because of your feud with me. So now if I'm Munchie B and I put out this accusation that, okay, Flakko had sex with a minor, why not take it all the way and do your investigation like Flakko did and actually get evidence to prove that? And because people are already going to roll. We're living in a time where people roll with the headlines. Nobody fact checks like that. If the headline is spicy and it sounds realistic and people can see the person that's about doing that, they're going to roll with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's people right now. All he had to do was say it that believe it. Oh, yeah, Flakko had sex with a minor. He had sex with a minor. Like, they're going to believe that. But see, you got to go a little further because Flakko went further. Flakko actually promoted it. He gave niggas heads up, it's on the way. Nigga, I'm going to do this. And if I'm looking at it like if Munchie B is saying this is my homegirl, he had sex with a minor or whatever that my homeboy know, it's my homeboy Ho, I know her personally, then brother, you might want to go to the extent that Flakko's willing to go and do your due diligence and get her to give you some information that could prove that. Even though I saw on some screenshots that she said, like, leave her out of it, blah, 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 blah. Brother, that's when you got to go to realizing that she's a hoe and money talks, bullshit walks. Offer her some money for a sit down. That would be checkmate. Offer her some money for a sit down. You know what I mean? Because she gonna fold, she's a hoe. What? I offer her some money for a sit down, and that nigga, if she really that, if you do your due diligence and she really that, and you prove that, ooh, that would be a dagger. But hey, man, let's keep watching.
Has been receiving these pictures and he's threatening to expose him with it. Listen, man, all right, sir, you posted, I call the police, you go to jail.
Now, Jala is actively trying to get Munchie B thrown in jail over this photo. He says it's revenge porn, which it is not.
but you know,
$150
in a 3-2
and then he talking about sending me to jail for revenge porn. There's no intercourse or nothing going on. And then, you know, that shit only carry like 6 months in the county, a fine up to $1,000. That ain't. Hey, bro, no. He said, "Bunch be up there with that pistol at no jumper. Wait till after the Tuesday show, the police is gonna pull him over." I said, "What's wrong with this dude? I don't carry weapons." And then on top of that,
called the cops.
And he's also suing Munchie B in court for defamation because of Munchie B's claim that Jala slept with an underage victim.
No jumper checks?
Oh, ain't no jumper
YouTube
check.
money? His YouTube money? Come on, man. Listen, man, come on,
So
man.
you gonna throw him under the bus?
Now, I want to make it clear that Jala says that he did not sleep with this girl when she was underage. He slept with her a series of months after she turned 18.
I had her to prove this. Send me screenshots of our first messages because I didn't have access to it anymore. The receipts show my first message to this chick was May 21st of 2025. This was the first time I messaged this chick and began conversation with her. May 21st of 2025.
This don't actually say the year though. It don't say the year. It don't say the year. It just say May 23rd. Oh no, this is a head scratcher.
I then asked her, "How old are you?" She says she's 18. She posted her ID today to prove that Munchie B is a liar.
So Jala says that he is out of the woods and in the clear because the prostitute he paid to have sex with him was actually over the age of 18. Now, Munchie B still to this day says that she was 17 and he's willing to defend himself.
You don't
in
actually
court.
know. You can't prove that he slept with this girl while she was underage, right?
Yeah, I can. She did. It's on her thing. She said it was 2024.
Okay, she said
She was only.
she said she was dealing with him in 2024 and 2025.
Right.
But there is 1.5 months out of 2024 in which she was 18.
Or let me tell you something.
November's her birthday, right?
Not
November
exactly
2nd.
a long stretch of time.
Hold on.
And it's funny that that's what we're litigating.
No.
So as you can see, the girl posted and said that, you know, this was in 2024 and 2025. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know, Jala said that he first messaged her in May of 2025 when she
Oh, he did just say that. He did just say in 2025, May. Oh, wait a minute. Damn. And she put this was 2024. So she debunked what oh no. That's not good.
was 18. He didn't say that he hadn't been following her and watching her stories, gazing at her photos for hours before finally messaging. And he didn't say that he didn't sleep with her when she was over 18. He said, this is when I first messaged her.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
So what is it? What's really going on? What's the real story? I don't know. I'm not, that tapped in. Now, what I do know from looking at all this and from understanding all this is that Jala likes women extremely young. He likes them barely legal. You can tell because he's the type of guy that knows the age of consent law in every state of every country in the world. He's one of these creeps, and Jala acknowledges that it's creepy to know all this stuff.
This red flag was Corey Holcomb knowing the age of consent in various countries. Any man even having access to that information makes me feel icky. I'm always wary of those dudes who somehow know the age of consent in every country, in every state. They can tell you the age of consent here and here. They can tell you every state where the age of consent is 16 and every state where the age of consent is 15. People like that, yo, I'm wary of you, bro, because why?
So that's actually quite true.
He finna cook him. I know the sheriff. He about to cook him. That was a cold setup right here. He about to cook him. I know the sheriff. He be doing his due diligence, man. Go ahead, Sheriff. This is what I love about you, bro. I know you finna cook. Go ahead. Go
Feeling
ahead.
because Jala knows more about the age of consent than anyone in the history of the world.
And before y'all start the age of consent nonsense, Boston Richie is in Florida. The age of consent in Florida is 18. Now, here's the thing. Josh Giddey is from Australia, and the age of consent in Australia is 16 years old. Now, there are states in this country where the age of consent is 16, but it has to be a 4-year age gap. The age of consent in Iceland is 13. Pearl moves to the UK for 2 years, where I believe the age of consent there is like 16. However,
oh my fucking God, brother. Sheriff, bro. This nigga, how do you even find this shit? Bro, how do you even go back and find all these moments where he said this? Like, what the fuck? Like, that is really crazy to get real key points on when a nigga said a specific thing from multiple videos. That is wild. Damn, nigga. Shout out to the sheriff. Hey, man. Flakko, man. Flakko. What is going on, man? What's going on, brother? You gotta get at the sheriff, man. Has he responded to the sheriff yet? The sheriff, I know they was going back and forth doing like suing each other or something at one point, flagging each other videos and shit like that out. But this is definitely this is nigga your kryptonite, right? This nigga point and shoot is cold.
Really couldn't charge him for sleeping with a minor because I think the age of consent in New York is 17. You're about to see how crazy gray area this is. The age of consent in South Carolina is 16 years old. And this will open up a rabbit hole of the age of consent. I don't know, man. Drake comes from Canada where the age of consent is 16. Drake was in Colorado where again, the age of consent is 17. At 22, then the state, again, like the age of legal, of a legal consent, right? In Jersey is 16. Because age of consent there is like 13 or 14. So like the niggas are like, but like where niggas go there?
I didn't know.
Oh my God. How the fuck do Flakko know all this? How do you know each state 13, 14, 16? That's crazy. It makes it crazier because Flakko did the whole setup. Like anybody that knows that is a creep. And then this Singapore shoot got him going crazy, naming all the states and ages. This is wild.
He got weird smut on his.
Damn, that's crazy.
I didn't know that.
So Jala knows a lot about the laws of who he can and cannot legally have sex with. What? So Jala needs to be wary of himself, actually. But that definitely supports his case because he knows very well the laws and who he is legally and not legally allowed to, Now, Munchie says that this 17-year-old girl came to No Jumper and met Jala at No Jumper, and Jala says that this never took place.
You see how people try to move and I say, you met her here, and then you end up paying for the box.
The girl he claims was at has never been to No Jumper. No Jumper staff member can tell you they've ever seen her at No Jumper. The girl that Munchie B claimed Destiny came with wrote me and says, you know that Destiny wasn't there in our interview, so why the F people lying? I told her Munchie B is just a liar, bro. This is what he does. The girl that he claims was at No Jumper as a minor never came to No Jumper. Here is messages of her confirming that she never been to No Jumper. She says, when did I come to No Jumper?
And so Jala just continues to argue these points that
Now, see, I'm not here to pick nobody's side. I'm just in the middle, and I'm just reacting because this is ABP reaction. Now, this right here sounds like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and shoot you this cheese, but I need you to say this. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like, because it's like, who, what, how, why are you even having this conversation, sending this like this? I was born November 7th, 2006. I never even asked your age. Why would you say that? Just randomly say that. Hey, you never came to No Jumper with K7. Why is he lying? I was born November 7th, 2006. Wait, what? I didn't even say nothing about your age. I just said, why is people lying See, that's what I'm saying. Like, see, I'm just reacting, man. I'm just reacting.
No one really cares about like whether she was at No Jumper or not. He needs to be focused on proving that she was of age when he started following her on Instagram, when he started looking at her photos, liking her photos, and everything else like that. We need proof of their other screenshots. I want to see screenshots of the transaction itself. I want to see screenshots of everything so that I can be certain of exactly what happened and when it happened. Because this is really serious. And I do want to point out that I believe that Jala's relationship with this girl was after she turned 18. Okay, there you go. But it still needs to be proven. But I do want to say that, this is all alleged. This isn't proven stuff. This is all just me reacting to stuff. Okay, this has nothing to do with me, but Jala needs to. So another thing that's bothering me is that why does this girl have Jala's phone number? What? So Jala met this girl at his K7 the Finesser interview. This was K7 the Finesser's 304. This is really weird. Why does Jala have this girl saved in his phone? Why are they good friends? Why is she able to just text him nonchalantly?
Wait. You know that Destiny wasn't there in our interview, so why the fuck people lying? Girly, you know who this is? You got a new number? Yes. Wait, what? So basically, okay, so she was texting from a number that the person didn't know. I guess it was Flakko. But off the rip, he knew who it was. Girly. And then she gonna say, you know who this is? You got a new number? Yes. Munchie is a liar. That's what he does. Oh, man, this is weird right here. You know what makes this whole situation? Again, I'm not on nobody's side right here. I'm just reacting. You know what makes this whole situation a little awkward? A lot of awkward? First is the allegation, right? Nobody wants no allegation like that on their name, So therefore, if you're a grown man, don't even deal with no 18-year-old, 19-year-old. Man, that's too close. That's too close. You know what I mean? Especially when you're over the 30. When you're 30 and over, like in your early 20s and all that, dealing with 18, 19, I get it, right? But when you 30 years old dealing with 18, 19, because then you got these situations where girls do lie about their age. Y'all know we was once young. Even males, we lied about our age to older women. You know what I'm saying? And girls lie about their age to older guys. So even when you're cutting it that close, that's too close for comfort. No, negative. And no, hell no. Get you a grown woman, man, if you're a grown man. Simple, point blank. Now, this situation right here, the fact that they're saying these 304s was coming up there at a young age and being up here in the office, and then on top of that, soliciting sex or getting guys from the office to go have sexual affairs with them and maintaining a relationship of that sexual affair for a year to 2 years. And then everybody knowing that one day, hey, I'm going to use this. If you ever go against me, that girl was 17 years old. He slept with a minor. I'm going to wait till we beef to exploit that. Like, that shit is kind of like, that's not sitting right. Like, why? Because it's like, you're just as guilty. If you sit here holding on to the fact that somebody slept with a minor and then you like, oh, if we fall out, I'm going to expose that. That's kind of weak too. You know what I mean? So that's a crazy situation. And then if that is, like, now you're opening, these niggas be having prostitutes up there, young girls and shit, and the employees are paying for sex. That's wild, man. It's a whole lot going on in this video.
So Jala became good friends with this woman after this interview, and even the 16 of Nash was wondering what Jala's motivation was for holding this interview in the first place with this pimp and his hoe. It seems like Jala just wanted to meet new people, if you know what I mean. What? Like, this is really disturbing. Look at this.
When he was talking to K7, he told her that he was on the Blade.
I was driving down Fig one day, right? Again, I don't partake.
Which he says it like it's just some normal shit. That you're just driving, hitting the Blade when you ain't even from here or anything. And he said that he basically saw a girl, thought she was pretty, pulled up to talk to her, and just gave her $500.
So I seen a girl. I thought she was pretty. I asked for her like Cash App, and don't say the name out loud or the number, but here's how much I sent her just because she was pretty.
Oh, wow. Wow. Can you send me that?
What? Hold on, wait.
Oh, hell no, man.
Wait, what? Hold on, Flakko. Wait. What? Wait, so you pull over to basically tip a prostitute? You tipped her for looking good on the stroll? That's the next level wild shit. Like, nigga, what? You tipping prostitutes? You don't even, I don't want sex with you. Here you go, 500 just for looking good. That is, man, this nigga's next level, bro. What the fuck, Flakko?
No. When he said that, K7 about fell out of his chair.
That's crazy, man.
No, but listen.
That made him realize how much money Flakko would potentially be willing to part with without even having to do a sex act. So he's like telling him right away, you need to fuck with girly face right here.
That's a lot.
Not tricking because I don't buy pussy. So you feel me, right? Like again.
But you just sent it to her. You just sent it to her because she was pretty.
Well, look, I'm gonna introduce y'all. Y'all can handle whatever y'all gotta handle.
The question is kind of like how much interaction K7 and Flakko had before that interview that led to them doing the interview. Was it just that he thought it was an interesting idea to interview this guy because he's affiliated with the Stink Team, he's a pimp, whatever. It's not the worst interview in the world, but maybe they had been building some rapport. We don't know.
And it does seem that way, doesn't it? Because in this next clip, we're going to see K7 alluding to a conversation. That
I see what you just planted the seed on Flakko right there. I see what you just did right there. Because now that raises a question like, what type of, before you set up this interview, what was y'all encounters beforehand? Was you using him to solicit sex with his girls, or if that is his thing? I'm not saying he a pimp. I don't know what the fuck he doing. This is all alleged. But was that your relationship, and then he worked the wiggle up here to an interview? Because your boss is saying, I don't know why you did an interview with him. Basically, that's what I got from that. I don't know why you did an interview with him, but hey.
With Jala before this interview, where Jala explicitly told him that yes, he is willing to pay.
What? Jala is my real name. I was just driving, right?
Are you a trick? I'm just playing.
Flakko a trick.
Are you a trick?
Flakko a trick.
Have you ever paid for pussy?
Remember that conversation we had?
Listen. Now look. Right. So here's the last.
He said he'll pay.
Right. Look. Right. So here's the last. Right. So look, here's the last level of tricking that I did.
It's not bad to be a trick though. It's not.
Huh?
It's not bad to be a trick.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
So, I mean, at this point, after seeing all of this evidence, I'm pretty much sold on the fact that Jala is the biggest trick, the biggest John in LA.
What?
And he has no shame about this. He thinks that this is normal. He thinks that this is something that you can brag about.
Yo, listen, like the best spot now, bro, like to find women, right? That I probably like bag, like
You be out here back. Stop it.
right? I probably bag like 3 from here. Bro, Crazy Girls is where to go, man.
Crazy Girls?
Yeah,
This
bro,
nigga
Crazy
said, you know where I back.
Bro, Crazy Girls.
And then the
man,
answer is
you feel me?
And then he said a strip club.
Crazy Girls of all strip clubs.
I'm telling you, yo, the hoes be there, man.
Nigga, trick.
Wow.
So this is it. This is Crazy Girls. This is where
Man,
Jala
he blew up Crazy Girls. Put them all on the map. Put them all on the map. Yeah, that's nasty work, bruh. Airing them out. Crazy Girls shut down right now anyway, though.
Jala says he picked up his girls from that he fucked.
What?
Jala was physically at this location. He walked through these very doors. He went inside. He spent thousands and thousands of dollars. He took them home. He fucked them. It smelled so fucking disgusting. And that's why he got away with it for so long. These girls, they didn't
Why you put that nigga on the porch steps?
really want anyone to know about it.
What?
Because they were so disgusted by it and they just wanted to forget it. They wanted to wash it from their memory.
This nigga said, you know where I've been knocking all the bitches at? And then he said a strip club. That's what they're paid to do. Soon as they get in there, they all on you. Pulling your shirt, all kind of shit. Stop it.
What though?
I thought that nigga was going to say.
But not the actual strippers, though.
Sizzler or some
Girls
shit.
there.
Oh, wait, you be knocking random just girls kicking it at Crazy Girls?
Yeah,
You said?
of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Hey. No, wait though. I didn't fuck like one like bad stripper there. You feel me? From Crazy Girls.
This nigga timed that shit perfect. That nigga said, this nigga point and shoot is classic, dog.
Right? Right? So look,
you give her?
Right? And she came over, right? So like she's watching like my, you feel me? Like my no jumper videos, just like that, right?
That's what he do. He go to the crib, he kick his feet up and be
I'm
like,
being
look, baby.
real.
Wait,
He go to the crib,
Bitch, I work for
he
no
go to
jumper,
the crib,
bitch.
tell her to lay on the bed and be like, look, baby, I'm finna show you my
Hey, you know
I'm
what?
being real.
Okay, so he's paying strippers to come home with him. He's putting on his his no jumper videos. What? And Munchie B makes a great point here. He says, "Why is he bringing them to his house?" I didn't even think about that. That's completely disgusting. They're probably leaving skid marks all over his furniture and everything.
Naked in the chair was a different time.
This is some whole other shit with the eating up the chair shit. He needs to stop that. And why are you so comfortable? And why you bringing hoes to your house?
Yeah, that's
You
insane.
couldn't
Yeah,
get
that was a question that I asked earlier. Like, letting prostitutes come to your house is, wow. You know what I mean? Like, you just look at all the cases you see, especially like, LA and Vegas and what these prostitutes be doing to these niggas, man. They'll get your ass set up. They'll hit you with some shit, put you to sleep. You'll wake up 2 days later. They be having all kind of shit going on, man. Just let them come into your house and now they know where you live at. They could come in this motherfucker and this is LA, man. Like, they'll leave that fucking door open. Y'all go in the room, the bitch done left the door open for niggas to run up in there and do their thing. Like, you got to be careful out here, man. Careful everywhere. That's everywhere, nigga. Wherever you go, dealing with these fucking bitches, I don't know.
You can't do that.
And so there you have it. Jala is disgusting regardless of whether this girl was 17 or not. He's hiring 18-year-old prostitutes to do his bidding. That's disgusting. And it's all alleged. I don't know if any of it's true. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Oh, man. Shout out to the sheriff. Shout out to the sheriff, man. Shout out to the sheriff, man. Flakko, man. Sheriff, you got to get that sheriff, man. And we got to figure this out, man. This is some cold shit they're trying to allege on your name, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't kept up with this. I don't know where it's at today. If this is a update, if it's still going, did y'all finally clear it and the people accepted the clearance of the girl saying she was 18? Did the people let it go, or is it still an ongoing thing right now? You know what I mean? But I will say, I think if that is something, and I mean, all gloves is off, like what Flakko did to the B team and Munchie B, it's only right that they go the extra mile and get to the bottom of that. Like I said, I think, paying her some money to come sit down. I mean, she, who knows, man? Pay her some money and you never know what she could say. I don't think she's used to doing podcasts and, with this shit, you know how to get motherfuckers in a trick bag asking questions and shit. So, I don't know. Get her to sit down with you, brother, and maybe you might come across something that could open up open up Hell's Gates like he did with that video, on Draco. So, hey, man, eye for an eye. That's how I go, man. Let me know what y'all think about this situation, though. Let me know what y'all think about these allegations on Flakko, man. Do y'all think they're true, false? Is Munchie B just saying that? Is Munchie B true? Did he prove it? Fill us in if you know. You know what I mean? I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.